Hey guys, I'm back, and today we're gonna be doing a Meghan Markle wedding makeup tutorial. You probably heard of it, but Meghan Markle and Prince Harry got married yesterday, and so we have a new Duchess of Sussex, and we're all very proud of her. Anyway, she rocked this very natural, dewy, glowy makeup, which, you know, right up my alley. So I thought, let's just jump on the hype train and do a tutorial, because why not? I like these kind of looks a lot. So we're gonna do a tutorial on her wedding makeup. The innovative Duchess. Let's just get started. Let's start with some pictures of the wedding look. In terms of primer, you want to go either for a moisturizing primer or an illuminating primer. Both of them are gonna really take care of your skin and give you that nice glow. Okay, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Hangover RX. This is very good. It's very moisturizing. It's very replenishing. Let's start with a pea-sized amount. And I'm gonna concentrate this right on the under eye area, because that's where I need the most priming action. For foundation, Meghan usually likes foundations that are very low coverage or like medium coverage, because she doesn't want to cover up her freckles. And I actually have a foundation here that Meghan often uses. It's the Laura Mercier Tinted Illuminating Moisturizer. This has SPF 20 in it, so it's going to protect your skin from the sun. It's very glowy. And I'm going to just apply that with a flat top brush. You can Now let's get on to the next part of the skin, which is concealer. For concealer, you want to go, again, something very light coverage. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match. This is a pretty light one. Meghan here is not really wearing like a much lighter concealer like I'm going to be doing. You might want to go with something that's a little more like your skin tone, not as much of a contrasting one as I am doing. And then to set that, I'm actually going to use a highlighter. So I'm going to use Essence Pure Nude highlighter. This is a very soft, like, lit from within highlighter. I'm going to be using like an angled contour brush, just very lightly setting your under eyes. So we're going to actually be using the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick, and I'm going to be using shade 100 because I'm a pale pasty. But if you're more like Meghan's skin tone, you might want to use shade 200. That's a little bit more warm and golden. Apply that on the high points of the face. I like to do this little C around my eye, almost like tapping movements, and then blending out just with your fingers. Now, on the picture, you can definitely tell that Meghan is wearing like some blush and a tiny bit of contour, so we're gonna do that as well. For the slight contour, I'm gonna be using the Nip and Fab contour palette in Light, this shade. I actually used the banana powder in here, the yellowish toned one, to also kind of like get rid of some of the shine on my forehead. For blush, you can definitely tell she's wearing like a little bit of a browny peachy blush. This is NYX's Amber. It's a really pretty shade. It looks a lot brighter on camera, but you should just trust me, it's a good shade. I'm gonna very lightly just almost tap in there, placed around this area. So her brows are pretty soft yet defined, so you can use both a powder or like something like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, what I go for because it's very cool toned. I'm going to be dipping into the darkest shade and just defining the entire brow. So we only have a few more things to go. This is eyeshadow. So eyeshadow is actually pretty hard to see, but it almost looks like she's wearing like a dark brown shade. Noontide from ColourPop. So that's the shade. It's a nice dark brown, has a very nice soft shimmer, a little bit of a purple in there. I'm just gonna go in with my finger for a little bit, so just smudge that on and then blend with the fingers. Build up the intensity until you get a darker shade. Then use a small blending brush and blend out the edges. And it also looks like she extended it a little bit to the outer corner of her bottom lash line, so we're going to do that as well. So this busted shade is also very nice. I'm going to use that a little bit on the outer corner to create some more definition. To finish off the eyes, to create a little bit more of an open feeling to them, I'm actually gonna very slightly highlight our inner corners with the highlighting stick we used before, the Maybelline one. Well, it looks like she actually tight lined her eyes as well. She usually uses either a brown or a more purple shade. I have Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil 02 Hot Cocoa here. I'm gonna attempt tight line. Okay, so I'm editing right now, and I just found out like all the other footage got corrupted. So just gonna tell you what happens. Basically, I end up tight lining my eyes off camera, and I mainly tight lined the inner corner, as you can tell. So I mainly tight lined the inner corner. I move on to mascara. I used the Chanel Dimensions the Chanel Mini Mascara in black. You can also use dark brown. And I think she's wearing falsies in the picture. I think she's wearing like wispy falsies, but I don't wear falsies, so you can wear falsies if you want to, but I don't. So I apply like 1 or 2 very light coats of this, but a little bit on the outer part of the lower lash line as well. And then for lipstick, she wears a almost nude, barely there matte lipstick with like the tiniest bit of a shine. You can also rock your natural lips, but I'm going with Maybelline 930 Nude Embrace. This is a matte lipstick, and I just basically dabbed it on very softly, like almost tapped it on, just like we did with the highlighter. And then I basically finished with a setting spray, and for setting spray I used Mario Badescu Rose Water, of course. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that some of the footage got corrupted. I'm very like sad about that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this like little Meghan Markle tutorial. See you next time. Meghan